everybody, I'm Jordan. This is Navi the cat. Say hi, Navi.
Hello.
And welcome back to Cursey Jordan. For this, my second video series, we'll be taking a look at the sequel to the last game that I covered in my previous video series, Portal 2. Developed by Valve and originally released in 2011 on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3, this game takes place immediately following the events of the first Portal. Now, there are plenty of game sequels out there. Heck, these days it seems like the majority of games being released belong to an already established franchise. And while they can be hit or miss, Portal 2 is different. It is one of the only examples I can think of in which the sequel is superior to its predecessor in every single aspect. The graphics are vastly improved, the game design is smarter and the puzzles are more creative, the story is deeper and the characters are more fleshed out, the overall length is more respectable, and the humor is even funnier. This game is an absolute joy to play, and while I still love the original, Portal 2, for me personally, is a top 10 game. And not to spoil it, but it has one of the most amazing endings of any game I've ever played. Let's get to it.
Okay, here we go, Portal 2. Just like as before with the first game, we're going to go play a single-player game, new game, and again as before, because I've played this game many times before, I can skip ahead to other chapters, but of course we're going to start right from the beginning. Here we go.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Okay. So already we're being given directions here, so we look up.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
Oh, okay.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Ah, walk in front of the painting, okay?
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Okay, staring.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Jesus.
Good. Now, please return to your bed.
Alright. That was fun. Ah, look at that. Special command. Middle click to sleep.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for
9.
This courtesy call.
Hello?
Oh.
Anyone in there?
Subject should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
non-emergent
gonna
from
open the
suspension
door
at this time
at any
will be
time?
assumed to have exercised his or her
Looks like we've been here for a while.
Nope.
relaxation for the
Are you gonna open this door?
Painting has been...
It's fairly urgent.
or concerns regarding this policy.
Alright.
Oh, just open the door!
Spanish language version.
Ah! Ah! Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Okay.
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. but don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
Okay, space, which is typically the jump button, but I'll press space.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Space again.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Manual override.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Whoa. Alright, so let's jump out of here.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Alrighty.
That's the spirit. Good luck.
Whoa.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
So I don't know if you noticed the room we're in, but it's actually the room that we started in the first portal. Alright, so let's figure out what the heck is going on around here.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Right, so the first puzzle is the exact same first puzzle from the first game. Pressure plate. Oh, but looks like everything is real broken here. Controls are also the same as before. Standard WASD keyboard formation, forward, backward, strafe, mouse look. First and second mouse buttons will shoot portals, but of course we can't do that yet. Middle button activates and picks things up. So we'll pick up the cube, like we're pretty used to doing by this point. Oh, that's interesting now. That's new. When we activate something here, in addition to getting the lights light up, the cube itself also lights up. That's pretty neat.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Okay. Look at that. The elevators look a little bit different too.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Alright, back here again. First chamber. Alright, you know the drill by now. Again, it's the same room as before, although it's a little bit different, slightly. Before it used to be that this automated portal would change which of the rooms that it would lead to, but now we've got these buttons so we can control it ourselves. So we're going to hit this button over here in order to get into the room with the cube. Now we can bring it out with us. And we'll go over here now, hit this button to open into the room with the big red button on the floor. Pick up the cube on the button. There we go. And now press the button here to open the way to the exit room. These cameras here don't appear to be following us here either. Nothing appears to be working. And not surprisingly, everything is in complete ruin.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
These loading screens here will gradually change what they look like as the game progresses.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Animal King Takeover Service announcement. Yeah, in case there's a giant sentry turret crowns himself king. It's good that they've got a policy for that. Now, that's what the portal gun looks like it used to be. But the door's already open for us.
You made it! There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team.
All right.
See you in an hour, hopefully.
This is interesting. He just keeps talking sometimes. At some points in this review, I'm going to have to cut him off short because there are points where if you let him, he will just keep talking and talking and talking, and this video will last forever. But yeah, this is interesting. Already we're getting notes scrawled on the walls like we sometimes saw ominously in the first game. Also, I should also notice that one new thing that you can do in this game is by using the scroll wheel, you can actually zoom in slightly. So that's going to come in handy later on when we need to, you know, find more creative ways of placing our portals here. This is really creepy. Everything is just in total disarray. Oh wow! Boy, you thought the drawings and scribblings in the first game were creepy. Oh Jesus! Someone's been chronicling our adventures in the first game. That's us. The character we play is named Chell. I'm not sure if that ever got mentioned in the first game, but our character's avatar is named Chell. And clearly being attempted by the Black Forest Cake by Gladys, or GLaDOS. And there's Our companion cube. Right. Alright. Oh, Jesus, though. Okay, we can get up on this platform here, and look at that, our portal gun. Woohoo! Aha, now our automated portals have started, so now we can actually start placing the blue ones on any of these surfaces. Again, the portals only are placeable on certain surfaces. So far, they're these kind of white ones. So they can be placed anywhere on these white surfaces to get up to there. Alrighty. I'll use this broken catwalk to get up. Okay, make our way around.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
To share. There's been some budget cutbacks. Alright, so again, this is a classic puzzle from the first game. We've got to cross this little chasm here, so we'll just skip across it. And then we got to get across this one here, so we'll use the exit as the entrance now and shoot one over to where we got to get there. Easy peasy.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
I can see the nightmarish bureaucracy hasn't stopped in the future. Which is an interesting question. Just how far in the future is this? It seemed like we were under for a long time, apparently. Guess that's another mystery to be solved.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that wasn't quite working too well either, eh? Alright, again, this is a classic puzzle. Just gotta jump down here to get the cube, use a portal to get back up on the button. We've done this a million times by now. Boy, what the hell happened to this place? And again, another classic puzzle. We solve it the exact same way that we did before. First we'll jump down here, get this cube onto one of the buttons, and then to get up onto this platform, shoot across there, around here, get the other cube onto the other button. Pretty straightforward.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Will do. It's an honor system. Alright, portal's up there again. Same as the first game. Like that. Whoa, Jesus, everything's falling apart. Oh, look at that. We can check out some more catwalks like before. Whoa, okay. I wonder if we're ever going to get an answer to who was writing all the first stuff in the first game, because apparently they're still around. Whoever it is. Yeah, we get these loading screens now instead of the seamlessness of the first game, but that's alright.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Keep that in mind. Okay, we've got to get past this guy here, so we'll just put a portal beneath us. Slide through. Aha, finally, some new tests that we haven't seen before. Alright, so, if we step on this pressure plate here, that raises the steps to get us to the exit. But, again, pressure plate. The steps only remain there for as long as something is holding it down. So we're going to need a cube. So, there's a cube being held in that chamber there. We need to figure out how to activate it, so we can just follow the lights over to this button. Clearly the button is what activates that. So that releases the cube. Now, we can't really get over to it, but we can bring the cube to us if we just place a portal underneath it. It spits it out there. Again, remember, we can only control one portal at a time now, so we're basically a slave to where the automated portal wants to be. So we can use that onto the pressure plate. And we can climb up the steps. And we got another pressure plate to open the door. So how are we going to get through here? Well, we check out these two buttons here. This button, will drop another cube for us. However, it's going to hit that platform and simply drop down. What this button does here is will temporarily lift to that wall. So what we're going to want to do is place a portal right here and then press both of these buttons one after the other in rapid succession. What that will happen, or cause to happen, the cube will fall through instead of just falling into the acid water. We'll go through the portal, fly out that way, and then the reason we want to have that wall raised is so that the cube doesn't again simply fall into the acid this way. So it's going to look like this. Button, button. Like that. So now we can jump down here and grab us a second cube. Clever. Onto the button.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
That's comforting.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Let's keep our fingers crossed then. Yeah, these cameras just aren't even following us. It's weird. Alright, so we got our exit up there, so we can just place our entrance here. Jump down. Okay, so that's where we were down there. The announcer guy, who you've probably noticed is also different. It used to be GLaDOS the whole time. Why is it not GLaDOS? Well, we did destroy her in the first game, but remains to be seen what ultimately happened. But anyway, he said that this test was going to be about momentum. So, like in the first game, the fact that we've got a portal up here positioned like that is going to be a clue. This is once again going to be one of those types of puzzles where we have to jump down to build up our momentum, and that will fling us out. So, woohoo! We can get up there. Now we need a cube to hold down this pressure plate in order to exit. Cube is in there. We can't shoot portals inside, but we can shoot them through this little hole. So we can get our cube to exit that away. So now we just gotta go up here. We'll jump down here to get our cube, and we'll make the jump with it. Now, of course, we didn't jump all the way down, so that's why we didn't have enough momentum to cross the gap. So we're just going to reposition our portal here right in the middle, and this time we'll make the jump with the cube. Like so.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Alright, just disregard everything else. Okay, there's our exit way up there. So, first order of business is gonna be, well, There's our automated portal down there, so again we can infer that we're going to need to use our momentum trick to get around somehow. This panel here is tilted up, so we can jump through there, and that will send us flying up over to that platform so we can get that cube for something. Woohoo! There we are. Now you can see over here, there's a pressure plate over there, so we can infer that the cube's got to go on that. So we can do the same thing to get over onto that platform by placing a portal maybe right up around there, and then we'll jump down again. Oh, wait, oops, I made a mistake. I jumped down before grabbing the cube. Let's try that again. Down here. Got a little overzealous in my explanation here. So we'll try this again. We'll place a portal up there, grab the cube with us this time, and then we will jump off. Okay. Here we are. Now go around the corner. By doing that, that raises a platform and opens the exit. So now we just want to kind of get ourselves under it so that we can aim our portal and line it up with the platform, jump through, and there we go.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Too bad that's not an option for us, huh? Alright.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
They respect my right.
Hey! Oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Alrighty. Little condescending, but okay.
Come on through! Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3! That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? Alright, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me! Ow!
Jesus.
Ow. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I can't move then. That's the problem now. Are you still there?
Okay, we'll pick him
Oh,
up.
brilliant. Thank you. Great. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Alright.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Okay, we'll just look over here.
Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. Got it open while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here. And off we go.
Alright.
Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Alrighty. So apparently, our fate is now tied to Wheatley's.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them. Right now.
I think we're gonna have to do it. Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch him.
Alright. Interesting. Alrighty. So, it appears she's not a threat. We'll just sneak on by. Look at this. Being directed again. There used to be a wall here keeping us out, but now we can go down the catwalks.
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device, and by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Also, oh, still held, still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous. I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
Boy, oh boy.
This is the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere?
Yeah.
I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that! Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. There's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No!
Oh boy.
Oh no! Yeah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
Oh, damn.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Oh, jeez. There's irony. She's throwing me down the same hatch that I threw all her pieces down to burn them in the first game. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Whoa.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old time.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
There it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
Alrighty. So now we can control both portals again. So, way out here, we can place one portal. Another one over here.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
Oh boy.
Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it.
Oh jeez.
More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
No. She's pissed.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Oh boy. How am I gonna get out of this?
Hey! Listen!